I had tried other dieting things. I had tried like Weight Watchers. I've tried doing it on my own. I've tried other fitness apps. And even within the gym itself, there was a challenge that I had also tried. I never felt, that I didn't know what were the correct things to eat. It was always just, I didn't know when to stop, or kind of gave myself the excuse of, it's okay, it's once a week, but it would be once a week of different things throughout many different days. I guess I never really stuck to a program because it was always so, in a sense, aggressive. And I wasn't getting, in a sense, the slow tools to be able to succeed long term. Putting myself first, remembering that, my household can't function if I'm not functioning at my 100%. I never realized it was affecting my life until I started with the program. I always kind of would put everybody else's needs first, and then I was kind of last, and then I would be drained and feel overwhelmed, and just things would never go as smoothly as I anticipated they were going. All these little struggles, I come to have realized that it was also affecting my relationship with others. It was, affecting my relationship with my daughters, where I feel overwhelmed from the moment I wake up, and, I start off maybe negatively. So somebody doesn't do what I asked in the moment I asked, and it just translates through the day, where now I've passed on my negative energy to my children. They're, yelling back, and I'm yelling back, and it doesn't, translate well. And then it also translated into work. So realizing, waking up, just having a positive attitude. I have now my binder where I have, I write down my day, and I feel like my day is going to be easier. I don't feel overwhelmed. The biggest thing that was different about Kevin's program was he tailors it almost to, the person. And then just Kevin himself, I don't even know how to describe him. He's just very upbeat, very easy to talk to. It's almost like just something about Kevin. I'm not even sure how to describe it, but he's just an amazing person, amazing coach. Yeah. It's not only, in the weight loss, I'm more confident. I even my own husband will tell me that he does see there is a confidence boost. I guess before I was always trying to please others, and now I've realized, I deserve to be happy as well, and feel, encouraged. I've been able to kind of translate that again into my daughters, translate it into them. Now they have a positive outlook as well. It sounds weird to say this. I actually never thought there was any way that I could actually boost my confidence. I kind of just thought it was like something people are born with. So like I said, I would say just a lot of confidence, and it may be seen like something so small, but it's been a huge change. I say this with a smile because I just had a conversation with somebody about this. I didn't have to compromise on the foods, which was amazing to kind of say, hey, I went on a diet, or lifestyle change as I call it, and I didn't have to compromise on my food, whether I'm home or even when we went on vacation. You would think a diet or a program like this, you're going to be strict on it, but it wasn't much different than what I already eat, and buy or make. My relationship with my mother has definitely improved. Honestly, I didn't think it could improve more, because over the pandemic, we did get very close. But now there's like almost like a shift within the relationship. Growing up, I've always was told to lose some weight, gain some weight. And I never really thought that it would, it was in a sense normal. But I never really thought that that had played a role throughout my whole life now. And with Kevin, he gave me tools to be vulnerable in front of her and allow me to cry. And that was a big game changer, because I guess I never realized, I was afraid to be very open with her. Words have a big impact. So I think once we broke down that barrier, that, the words that she said to me growing up, and it sounds weird to say this, but the fact that she apologized to me for the way she spoke to me growing up made a big, breakthrough, a big change in our relationship. So I get a little emotional. Remembering to value myself and that I'm in control. I recently had a conversation, where with my boss, where it was a little aggressive, and through the techniques that I learned with Kevin, I was able to take control of that. And I have never been in control of a conversation. I have always left a conversation kind of feeling like I was completely wrong, or, afterwards I'm like, oh, I should have said this, or I should have said that. But I was able to handle the conversation 100%. I didn't feel those physical feelings that I guess I've grown accustomed to and run away from confrontation, because again, I'll get those physical feelings of like the blood rushing and my head is like feeling like it's going to black out or something. With this conversation that I had with my boss, I was like, okay, just very calm, very controlled. And I think that's been kind of the biggest thing, just knowing like, you've got this. No matter what life throws at you, you've got this. I 100% recommend it. It's something that you don't realize you need. It is amazing. It is empowering. It is life-changing. And this is why I call it a lifestyle change, not a diet. There's so much you can learn about yourself that you hadn't realized you have been not exploring. It is definitely worth working with a coach and learning about yourself and how strong of a person you can be and will be and already are without realizing it already.